again, using his quickness to reach in and do the pickpocket routine.
Going to have a timeout here, and we're going to take one also with the score, Janesville Craig 74, Westosha Central 57. You're watching WIAA Regional Championship action on Crown Cable Sports. Coach Suter using his bench effectively, but the bench really hasn't done the job that Suter's accustomed to.
I think that's the only maybe flaw he'll see in this ball game tonight. He just hasn't had the output from the bench in terms of playing with Westosha. I think he thought he'd have.
Rick Campbell with a steal, put up and in. Campbell, the leading steal man for the Westosha Central Falcons on the year.
He had 45 steals on the year, which led them by 12 over the next player.
Slavin with a nice pass to Bills. Slavin penetrated that time, dishing off to Bills for the little layup. 76-59 is the score.
Derek was 6.
Campbell drives, puts it up and in, but fouled before the shot. Campbell is really getting around Deucer Slavin. He's got to be the quickest player out there for both teams, I think.
There's no doubt about it. Deucer Slavin, we have commented in past broadcasts about his quickness. He's a very quick player, and Campbell is using him out there right now, just going around him. All Deucer could do was reach in with a slap.
That's the second foul on Slavin. Campbell back at the free throw line. Campbell only a sophomore. He's like he's built out of the same mold as a Muggsy Bogues or a Spud Webb.
Boy, he's had trouble from the line.
Ball kicked out of bounds. Craig ball rebounded on that one by Eckert, but he kicked it out of bounds.
Yeah, Bills was right in his pocket and forced that turnover.
Got a good look at Coach Olson again with a concerned look on his face. Obviously, I think he realizes this one's pretty much over, but he's getting some good playing time for some of his kids. See, the thing is, spark play here by Campbell. Campbell with another near steal. Foul on the play was number 31, Wonderlick. So you really got to watch the passing lanes with Campbell. He is so quick.
Oh, he is super quick. You know, we haven't kept track of his steals in tonight's game. We said that he had 45 of them coming in after 21 games. I'll bet he's got 6 at least alone tonight steals.
Into the lineup for Westosha Central, and I'm going to have a little problem with this one. We don't have a 13 on our list here. Maybe you do.
Yeah, he's Jay Simic coming in. Simic, excuse me.
Simic into the ball game. 1:30 left here. 76-59 is the score. Craig just kind of playing out the game here. Slavin fakes the jump shot. Burdett puts it up for 3. No good. Rebounded by Campbell. He's doing everything. Campbell gets by 3. Craig Cougars puts it up with a scoop shot. No good. And he fouls Derek Bills.
Hey, look at the smile on his face. Look at his smile. This kid is a show. I mean, I'd pay to get in to watch him play anytime.
I believe that's the 5th foul on Campbell. Campbell a little frustrated. Yes, that is the 5th foul. Campbell going up against Bills after he missed the shot. I tell you, I want to see this kid in 2 years when he's a senior, when he's got some more experience out there.
He leaves with 13 points. He ought to get a round of applause from anybody when he comes out of the ball game, and he will. Mark Olson on his feet, really giving a round of applause for this little scrapper Campbell.
You're going to see him in years to come.
Oh, yeah. You know, the thing is, I don't know. He's listed at 5'7". He probably won't grow a great deal. Too bad he's not about 5'10".
With the ball is Burdett for Craig. Gets the ball over to Bills. Up top to Wonderlick. Just a little over a minute to go here in the game. Kind of playing out the roles. Slavin with a jump shot. Muscled that one up and in. Makes the score 78-59. Mike, we want to take this time to mention the Falcons seniors, of course, who this is going to be their last game.
Yeah.
The jump shot put up nice and in by Sheehan.
That Sheehan is his first field goal. Gives him 3 out for Westosha. Their seniors, Michael Thornton, Conan Anderson, Sammy Aquinta, Rick Carlson, Jim Farm, that good-looking starter. Those guys have been the backbone of this team this year for Westosha, and I'm sure Mark Olson hates to lose these guys, lose these seniors, but if you look down this list, we're counting 1, 2 sophomores he's got suited up, and 4 more varsity sophomores not suited. This is a team of the future for Mark Olson.
Well, that's what he's got to look for this game, too. Obviously, right now, with his team being down by 17 points, just under a minute to go in the ball game, obviously looks Craig is going to advance. But Coach Olson has to be optimistic about the future. They played well against Parker. Obviously, Parker not quite the talented team that Craig is, but still, it's giving these kids some experience that they're going to need in 2 years.
I like their athletic ability, and with that kind of athletic ability and desire, if you take a good coach like Mark Olson, you know, he will he will mold that team with that kind of ability. And I underline the word desire out there too. They're a real scrappy club.
And you've got two key cogs who are only sophomores. Campbell, the point guard who runs everything in Rizek, the rebounding forward, 6'3". They're both sophomores. A great post-up player and a great playmaker. So they've got a lot going for them. And Coach Suter, there's not enough you can say about this Craig team. Very talented team, as you see. Number 25, Luke Helding, score. Their Craig starters are so talented.
That's the 8th player to score in the game for the Cougars. Bob has played just about everybody over there now.
Craig has shown tonight what they can do when they're at their best.
In fact, I think he has played. Everybody on the bench has played as I look down the list here for Bob Suter tonight.
I think even the trainers might even get some playing time on this one. Rebounded nicely by Oberle. Gets the ball up to number 35, Lussow. Lussow for Craig in the corner to Kurtz. Robbie Kurtz misses it. Ball fought for. Ball out of bounds. It's going to remain Craig ball. And again, I think if there's one negative that Coach Suter has to see tonight is the play of some of his reserves. Obviously, they had a big lead, and as you see the ball thrown away here.
Yeah, I think he, normally when they come in with the reserves against a team that is a little bit inferior in talent, they don't have a letdown, but they let Salem claw back into it, and he'll talk to him about that.
Lussow scores at the buzzer, making the final score here. Janesville Craig Cougars 82. And the Westosha Central Falcons 61. Craig will advance. Westosha's season has ended, but again, they got a future there. Final score again, 82-61. We'll be back after this.